apologies. I'm not really sure what happened there, but we're back. At least I'm hoping we're back. And we stay back this time. I don't really know what else to say, but yeah, I guess we're back. Not really sure what that was about just now. I've never really ran into that issue before. That's really, really unusual, but oh well, regardless, Broncos actually getting a sack. Is Cooper? I do apologize. I'm just a little bit thrown off by what happened with the stream here. I mean, that's just sort of baffling. I mean, I'm at a loss, but again, it's not really that big a deal because we're back live now, so can't really say I'm sweating it all that much at this particular moment. I'm just not real sure what it was that caused this to be such an issue, but doesn't seem that it is anymore, so we're just gonna move on like nothing happened. Anyway, Broncos get a sack, force a punt, and of course another strong defensive stand here, which always great to see. Certainly no complaints there. Yeah, wow, I'm kind of taken aback by that one, to be honest with you. That might be the oddest thing I've actually had happen. Yeah, just pardon me on that. I've never had this be a thing like this before. Wow. I'm looking at the stats right now. Passing yards. Bo Nix, 112. 13 for 18 with a touchdown. Justin Fields, 2 for 4. 1 yard. 1 yard. 1 passing yard. Oh man, that's kind of wild to see, but hey, I'm again not gonna be mad at the results. Those are fantastic results right there. I don't have any reason to complain about those kind of results, if I'm being perfectly honest. Oh man. So it seems we're back. Broncos are back on offense again. And they seem to have pretty good field position from the looks of it, starting, wow, at their own 40. Yeah, I didn't see exactly what it was that happened there, but so I had my attention on dealing with what happened with the stream, but you can see it looks like there was a pickup. I'm thinking that's Mims. Actually, picked up 5 yards there on that 1 second and 5, Denver. Handoff to JK's going up the middle, picks up at least 6 per first down. Things you definitely love to see. First and 10, Bo rolling out now, scrambling, picks up a first down and a little bit more. Gets to the Jets 35. Oh my goodness, wow. Broncos offense is actually moving really, really well here, especially in the second quarter. I mean, the last drive didn't do so well, of course. I mean, they were able to move, but ended up stalling out. Now they're actually in scoring position to where they're going to be guaranteed at least 3 points out of this. But of course, obviously, you want to go for the big 6. And hand off to Dobbins again. And on 2nd and 1, looks like he actually picked it up, which that's interesting. That was 2nd and 1. I pretty sure they had a first down there, but nonetheless, they definitely have a first down here. Oh no, 3rd and 1. What the hell? How is this the case? Broncos 3rd and 1. I believe that's Dobbins still in the backfield. And we got a false start. This is not going so well all of a sudden. Yeah, that's very, very displeasing to see. I don't know what the hell happened there. Wow, I'm thinking that's Bryant there actually steps a lot earlier than he should be. A little bit of a rookie error, but I mean, that's going to happen, so not really going to hold that against him too much. But definitely want to avoid doing shit like that. That's 3rd and 6. Bo hits. That's Franklin, but there's a flag that may be coming back. Yep. Wow. So we're going to have 3rd and 11 now. Like, these are the things that we got to avoid here, are these stupid penalties, man. Gosh, that's a little bit disappointing, because that was a hell of a play to Franklin. He actually picked up the first down and then some, but now we got 3rd and 16 to contend with, and what went from 3rd and 1 is now all of a sudden 3rd and 16 after a couple of very bad penalties. Screenplay, and that's over to Harvey. He actually picks up roughly about 9 or 10, but of course that's going to be short of the first down, and I don't know if they're still in field goal range. Nope, they got the punting unit coming out, so it's actually a solid enough drive, just stalled out, and penalties just did not do the Broncos any favors. And of course that's really unfortunate. You don't want to see that, as we've got 3:40 and counting in the first half here. Broncos are still up 10-6, as the defense has actually been playing well. As I had mentioned earlier, the Broncos have yet to allow a first quarter touchdown this season, and the last time that happened was the 2015 season, which the Broncos did ultimately go on to win Super Bowl 50. I'm not necessarily saying this is what makes the Broncos this year any kind of a title contender. They're certainly looking pretty strong for the playoffs as long as everything holds as it is right now. But yeah, things have been looking pretty good thus far. Hopefully they can keep things going as they have been so far in this game, and they can continue to keep Justin Fields and that Jets offense from doing anything of significance. But we got a commercial break, so I'm going to go ahead, step away again real quick, be right back, and see y'all in a bit.
I live in Glasgow, Scotland. And I like to use next to start. That's a little bit Scottish grind. Now they're about kind of my favourite tea. It's not the man commands the seal beneath the stadium lights. English man hides the lights. This goes out the area. Never forget to honor character. Yeah, exactly. The crown jewels on the screen are there from the Jets offense. They're looking for their first now. Everybody's getting set. They're in a similar situation last week against the Cowboys. Down 10-3 in the end of the first half. They've done a great drive. And only going to the outside the 10-yard line. And up to the back of the Steelers and all this down to this game. So great opportunity here. Pretty small. They utilize the remaining time here and score every year about right after halftime, and if they went back to the didn't take it, not now. But the bottom line is the opportunity is there, as we are calling the second down. But there we always talk about making go hard. I can't say for scored again. They go down first quarter score in the second half. With something they're talking about as an object. We have to convene. I'm going to talk to them down, but he didn't ban the errors. It's right. Where's that same line? I said, this is the line. It's the line. So, yeah, everybody trying to just give their hands and their football off all the way down. Come on, Kurt. I don't know. I feel like you got to have one sense of urgency here. You have to get back in and off on first and second down. Put yourself in another third and longer situation.
Oh, wow. Damn. Oh, it doesn't even feel like I was gone that long. It's already 3rd and 6. Jeez. And the Jets are still yet to do anything. It's 2 minutes and 32 seconds. The Broncos did call what seems to be the second of their 3 first half timeouts. So clearly there was an adjustment that needed to be made pre-play, but we're going to see what's about to happen here from this. All right, Fields has the ball snap. They take a throw, and it's over to Reynolds. It looks like they get the first down. Wow. So the Jets actually convert a 3rd down. All right. Let's see what they do with it.
moments on and off the field. Last week, Lions running back David Montgomery made his presence felt in a win over the Bengals, rushing for a score and throwing for another, taking the direct snap from center Brad Glasgow and finding tight end Brock Wright for a trick play touchdown. This moment we love is brought to you by Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Alright, so we're back after the 2-minute warning here. The Jets seem to be trying to move the football here as they just converted a big third down. I'm thinking that has to be one of the first ones they've converted thus far. Certainly in a while. Breece Hall with a first down run, looks to pick up about 7 or 8. Oh, so that was their first down. So yeah, the first third down conversion, the first down of the game. That's insane to think about. They went until late in the first half to get their first down. Unbelievable. And they're just short of converting their second one as you got McMillan stopping them from getting the line to gain. Looks to be about 3rd and 2, maybe 3rd and 3. And that's Garrett Wilson there. So he's looking to stretch out for it, but McMillan just stops him dead in his tracks. And yeah, it's got to be about 3rd, might even be 3rd and 1 actually, so 3rd and 2. Alright, big third down here. 3rd and 2. Fields is in the shotgun. Or no, I guess pistol? I don't know. No, that's a shotgun as he's got Breece Hall right next to him. Got a tight end motioning to the left. They're still trying to work things out. Now they snap the ball, hand it off to Hall. And I'm not sure if he made it. He looks to be narrowly short. It looks like he might have got it. They got him short. 4th down. They are unable to convert the 3rd down. Will they go for it here and try to do some sort of brotherly shove type play? And it looks like they are. The offense is still on the field. And it's 4th and 1. Doesn't look like a sneak, at least not a typical one. Definitely a heavy package. They're trying to draw the Broncos off sides. It doesn't seem they were successful. The Jets actually called a timeout right before the delay of game could be called. So it's looking like the Jets are actually going to send the punting unit out. Or maybe they're not. I mean, Fields walked right back to the sideline as if they were sending the punting unit out. I'm thinking that's what's going on, unless they're actually strategizing the next move that they're going to make here. Yeah, no, they got the punting unit out. Yeah. I was going to say, they were bringing Fields off the field, which is really interesting. I thought they would have tried again. At least talked about something that they would have tried to go after, but I guess they don't want to give the Broncos overly good field position, as they are roughly around midfield at this point. So yeah, Darren Rizzi over here yelling at the special teams about something, trying to make sure that they're set to go on this punt return. And he's Oh, they're anticipating the fake. That's what it was. But the Broncos stop them. The Broncos stop them. All right, so that was their game. Was they were going to go for the fake, but I don't think they got it. I should have figured that's what it was because Rizzy was just going off, yelling at his special teams, and they were trying to keep him alert for the fake, as it makes sense. Breece Hall was the one that got the snap. I'm not sure if he got it. It looks like he was still short, but... Oh, the Jets got it. Okay. Well, good job by the Jets. They actually got it. Breece Hall did get enough. It looked like they stuffed him. But the angle they showed was a little bit weird, so it was really hard to tell. But nonetheless, Jets with the first down with 56 seconds left in the first half. Peyton is talking to the refs quite a bit here. I don't know what is happening at this point. I'm not sure if we're about to get a measurement. There's a little bit of confusion going on with this here. I'm not sure what's really going on with this. So the ref is asking for the clock to be set at 1 minute. Oh, man. Well, either way, one timeout for each team with a minute left, as the Jets have a 1st and 10 after fake punt. And Breece Hall goes for another run, picks up about another 4, maybe 5 yards. The clock is moving under 50 seconds. And Fields goes down with a sack. And the Jets have to use their last timeout. Oh, man. Wow. I'm not really sure what to make of that one. That's a little wild. We got 35 seconds with 3rd and 8. And Benito gets his 4th sack of the year, apparently. Wow. This is about to be one of the weirdest endings to a half I've seen in a while. And there have been some weird endings to a half, I'll tell you what, man. Oh, man. This is kind of a bit of a nutty game here. Oh, man, wow. And it looks like they're able to get the first. No, they seem to be short. And that's Josh Reynolds. Okay, wow. Good to see him going after unfortunate departure from the Broncos last year, as we're under... Like, the Jets are not showing any urgency. It's 4th and 1. It's about to be under 10 seconds. What are they doing? They don't have any timeouts. We're pretty much at halftime. With one of the weirdest endings I've ever seen to a half. The Broncos going to halftime 10-6 with a lead of 10-6. The Jets will get the ball back at halftime. Wow. You see me, I'm literally scratching my head on that one. I don't know what the fuck was going on. They literally managed to get a 4th and 1. But I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to step away again for a bit. I'm gonna try not to be gone as long, but wow, I'm like wrapping my head around what just happened here. Like, that was baffling beyond words. I mean, if I'm a Jets fan right now, I'm telling you right now, I'm not very, very happy with what I just saw. I'm not. Ah. And yet, that also provokes other thoughts in my mind, which I don't really care to get into right now, but I'll just say at this point in time, so long as everything holds up as it is, Broncos are looking pretty good for what would be their 3rd straight win, 4th of the season. Yeah, golly, wow. You know what? Let me step away for a bit. I'll be back as we get a little closer to halftime as they show the highlights of that beautiful touchdown pass from Nate Adkins. I'll see y'all in a bit.
Still in this despite some serious offensive struggle. Let's talk a little bit about both games and what you see from Broncos.
Very questionable.
That's what you need to do. You have to
we seem to be coming back now, and for the start of the second half. I swear, it feels like these things go by a lot quicker than they once did, but neither way, we're pretty much back here. I'm not gonna lie, that one, for all intents and purposes, I'm still not even sure if I found words for that shit yet. I don't really know what to make of any of how that happened. But all the same, I mean, we're in the second half now. Again, the Jets will get the ball to start off. And we're just going to see what unfolds at this point because, I mean, just the notion that if the way that half ended was any indication, it's got me a little bit conflicted. The flip side, or on one hand rather, we could be seeing the making of there's probably no real way of knowing, as I say that, they get a really good kick return to the 44, but what I was going to say was, it feels as if there's no real way of knowing when the Jets are going to get their first win, just given the way that that first half ended, and at the rate things are going. Like, if that were to be any indication, it's just, golly, that's just really, really shaky. That said, there are some things that I'm seeing from the Broncos that I would like to have turn around here quick, fast, in a hurry, because I am not going to be very, very thrilled with the notion of losing to this team with the way they just looked. I mean, that would be so disgusting and vomit-inducing, I don't know any other way to look at that. But nonetheless, Jets in really good starting field position here. Well, for them, you'd like to think maybe, hopefully, that special teams play would give them a bit of a spark. They got 2nd and 4 now, actually, as they handed to Breece Hall, who looks to have picked up the first down. I'm guessing he's the one that picked up those first 6 yards. Either way, I mean, we're going to see if they come out with any actual second half adjustments that can prove to be meaningful. You want to think that the Broncos are going to have to be ready with whatever they're going to come through with as well, but man, I'm just... yeah. We're just going to see what happens here. Because it's 1st and 10. That's like the 3rd or 4th first down the Jets have actually earned. And a toss to Hall, but he only picks up... he actually fights for about 3 or 4. It looked like they actually stopped him, but... or that they were going to stuff him for about 1 or 2 at best. But he manages to actually get a good 3 or 4 yards out of this on a toss. Which, I gotta say, that's actually going to go a long way for the Jets because, I mean, they're going to need everything they can get. And that's just simply keeping up with the Broncos at this point. Wow. Josh Reynolds in what might actually be a bit of a revenge game for him, actually off to a pretty good start here. Oops. Oh, wow. Fields actually picking up some pretty big yardage. So that's starting to get concerning, seeing the Jets actually moving the ball now. Hopefully this is a bend and break drive where we only hold them to 3, but I'm really not thrilled with the fact that we're seeing these dudes actually moving the ball here. Hopefully there's not a whole lot to be made of that as they run it again, and it seems they pick up another first down. And this is probably what they should have been doing the whole time, is going to Breece Hall. I'm not really sure what kept them from doing that, but they're certainly working it now, and they've got another first down. And they're pretty much in the red zone at this point, actually a couple of yards outside of it on the 22. Hand off to Hall yet again, and the Broncos are there, yet he's still able to pick up about 3. That's actually... I'm not sure who that is, actually. Wow, that is poor tackling effort there. But the Jets are still moving it. It's 2nd and 8 now. Oh, wow. Fields under pressure, has to throw it away, and now it's 3rd and 8. Strnad was the one that was getting to him. I gotta say, Strnad's been playing a lot better coming through as a pass rusher than he is a middle linebacker. I mean, wow, he just barely got that ball off. Like, he got it off just as he needed to, otherwise that was gonna be a huge sack, which would have still had him in field goal range, but not something you want to be sustaining on a drive like this. And the pressure's still getting there. There's a flag, which there's a hold, so... I'm thinking this is probably going to be declined, as there wasn't really anything that happened there. Yeah. So 4th down, we're going to hold them to 3 yet again, as we're going to come away with a 1-point lead here, but this is going to be very... Oh, wow. Dude had Jonathan Cooper's face mask and basically threw him right into Nick Benito. Oh, goodness. So... what is this, a 38-yard attempt? And he gets it. So 1-point game for Falk. Yeah, I think that's who that was, but either way. 1-point game as the Broncos are about to get the ball back. Of course, defense held up. Only held them to 3, which is pretty much what you want to see as a Broncos fan. And to be perfectly honest, hopefully the offense comes out a little bit better than they have been throughout. There were definitely some mishaps in the first half that I feel just... not even just self-inflicted stuff, given the penalties, but just some missed opportunities that you just can't have going against a team like this. I mean, even though the Jets are 0-5 at this point, they still have considerable talent on both sides of the ball. So you can't have any kind of let up in a game like this, and hopefully this is where we really start seeing things come around offensively for the Broncos, and that way the defense can be able to keep holding up their end of the bargain accordingly. But all the same, you know, just waiting for things to actually pick up offensively, and that's really about it. Otherwise, I think we're in a decently good enough situation here. I really see no reason at all for being overly concerned, but in that same vein, it's not like we haven't been in this sort of situation before. So we'll see what happens. I mean, still an awful lot that's yet to happen here. Awful lot of football left in this one. Excuse me, I'm always spitting. My allergies just, yeah, I like that. Mims and Harvey talking over about the end zone there. So they're about to return football. Mims didn't get a whole lot, got to about the 24, if even that. Maybe the 23, I guess. Jeez. Yeah, that was Nick Folk on that field goal. Damn, I didn't realize he was still there, or even playing for that matter. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Bo Nix leading the team in rushing cannot be a thing. Absolutely cannot be a thing. Come on, JK. Let's get you eating. There we go. Right to him on a toss. And he picks up about 4, which is really good to see. Need to get a bit more of that going here. I really need him to pick that up because need him for fantasy and for underdog. I definitely have a pick I'm going with him on there, and he's very prominent in that one, and I need him to be every bit as prominent in this. So I go to look at my fantasy. Oh, it's Harvey this time getting the ball, and he actually picks up a handful himself. So it's good that we're actually mixing them up a bit. Perhaps I should have gotten him going. It's a third down though, still, but man, this is where we got to get something going. A Jaleel McLaughlin sighting. This will be interesting. Oh, wow. What the fuck was that? Wow, what the fuck was that? There was nothing about that. See, this is what I was talking about right here. This is what you don't want if you're the Broncos. Like, we gotta go without all this stupid shit, man. I don't. Oh, man. Alright, so far, Bo Nix is definitely on pace for 250 passing and rushing yards. I need JK to pick it up significantly with 68.5 rushing yards and 74.5 combined rushing and receiving yards. But Breece Hall looks like he might do a little something for me, so might be in decent enough shape there, but yeah, not too thrilled about that at the moment, either way. I gotta get this shit outside. YouTube seems to be well, that's weird. Yeah, that was definitely a very displeasing drive to watch just now. I'm not really sure what to think of that. Certainly would have liked to have seen a lot better. Well, at the very least, we're going to need to get another stop, probably even force a turnover. I mean, I'm not really sure. Yeah. Field seems to be going on a play action fake. Looks to be the tight end. Let me see here. Oh, that was Andrew Beck. Okay. I forgot he's on the Jets now. Wow. Andrew Beck sighting. We got two former Broncos in the game here with Josh Reynolds and Andrew Beck. How about that? 2nd and 4 Jets as they go to Hall, who might have picked up the first. I'm thinking he did. That looks to be enough. Nope, a little bit short, 3rd and 1. Oh, man. Wow. Gotta say, I feel as if now I'm kind of hoping JK is good because he was able to get a good 4 or 5 yards. Oh, wow. Good sneak there, which definitely got him the first down there. But, yeah, there was somewhere in the first half where it looked like he was needing to come out of the game, and hopefully that was just him needing a breather, which... Again, he was able to get that gain earlier on that drive just now, but I wonder what all that was about. But anyway, yeah, it looked like there might have been something a bit off, so hopefully that's not the case there, but once the Broncos get the ball back, he's definitely going to need to get it going. As that's kind of been the case with Hall. He's been picking up little chunks here and there. He's not actually breaking out or anything, which I'm very happy to know that. Make no mistake about it. But at this point in time, they are moving the ball enough with Brees to where you definitely got to be careful if you're Denver here, as it looks like they're sending some. And oh wow, they had Hall out dead to rights. They still get him for a loss. I'm thinking that Singleton had him, should have brought him down. I'm not really sure what happened there, but Hall was able to break away, but not really able to make anything happen for that, as again he does lose about 1 or 2 yards here. Oh no, that was Hufanga who missed that tackle. Tried to wrap him up by the legs but couldn't bring him down. That was actually Singleton and others that converged on Hall to force the loss of about a yard or 2. Looks like, yeah, loss of a yard as it's 3rd and 8. And they're sending him again. And incomplete pass. Why are we, don't throw over to that man, dude. Like, there should be written rules against that. You're throwing against number 2 for the Broncos. No. Stop that. Just stop that. Anyways, that was a stop I was saying we needed to get right there. I'm very, very happy to see that. And of course, the reigning defending defensive player of the year coming through like the reigning defending defensive player of the year that he is. And could mess around, get another one, although I gotta say Nick Benito's looking good to actually take that honor home this year, which I would have no problem with that whatsoever. I mean, I'm always good with keeping it in the family, if you know what I mean. Certainly not in certain contexts, depending on what you want to be talking about, but wow. And the Jets actually stick the Broncos deep. I'm thinking that was about the 3 or 4 yard line. That was actually really good special teams. Oh, yeah, that's about the 3 or 4 yard line. So not quite on the goal line, but definitely stuck them there, to say the very least. But that's just really good special teams work. Again, hopefully the offense can pick up. This is where I think we need to go early to JK. Let him do his thing between the tackles and see what we can make happen from there on that. Mix it up with some outside runs, outside the tackles. Maybe even get Harvey in on some of those. I mean, we just got to get the running game cooking so we can open things up. Why are we not going back to the tight ends? I mean, we were getting such production from both Ingram and Adkins. I'd like to think Troutman can do something in this game as well. I'm pretty sure Lucas Kroll is healthy. I think we need to see certainly one of them, if not Ingram and or Adkins going again. We're just going to need some better overall play calling on this next drive because, yeah, that was actually quite displeasing to see on that last drive. But good to see the defense hold them on this last drive. And again, hopefully we can make something happen here, but again, it's a really tough defense that the Broncos are going against here. I mean, I didn't really see this being all that easy of a win for the Broncos. Yet, at the same time, it's a game they definitely should win. Apologies, it seems we're still good for YouTube. Let me actually see here. Okay, I guess Twitch is still good, I think. Wow, and there's a flag. Yep, that's on the Jets. That's going to be a first down right there. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Now I might be on the Broncos. Garrett Bowles just gave up the fucking lead. Incredible. Alright, YouTube, thank you for sticking with me. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with Twitch right now. According to this, I seem to still be live. Okay, I guess we're good to go. Yeah, I'm not real sure what's happening with my stuff right now, but I'm not overly thrilled about it, and yeah. There are definitely some things I'm going to have to get checked into and do some fine-tuning, but nonetheless, speaking of fine-tuning, that's definitely going to need to be the case here because, oh my god, this is really disgusting to see. I kind of braced myself for this kind of letdown, but I wasn't trying to see that. As we got Bo talking to his offense, I mean, that's the shit that I was saying cannot happen. As we seem to stuff Brees on the first down play, looks like he might have gotten a yard, maybe two on that one, but oh, this is what we did not need to have happen here. I mean, oh, man. Brees Hall picking up about good 6 or 7 yards there. And he hit the ground there like something happened. We got 3rd and 5, I guess? Wow. Alright, so I guess that was only a few, yeah, about 3 or 4 yards that he gained on that play. So we got 3rd and 5. And someone's bringing him down. That's Hufanga. Hufanga with a sack. So, pretty much 3 and out for the Jets. I mean, happy to see that, but man, I'm feeling like we're going to have to force a turnover here at some point because I'm getting to be concerned about this offense. I mean, that was pretty good coverage, but man, the rush just got there real quick. I mean, didn't seem like it, but Hufanga squeaks in there just from out of nowhere. Davis looked like he had that block, but he really didn't. And of course, Mims forced to signal a fair catch inside the 20. At least we have room to work with. We're not backed up into the end zone anymore. But anyway, I'm going to step away real quick. Be right back. Back for the start of this next Broncos drive, which hopefully goes a lot better with 2:37 left in the third quarter. They go to Dobbins, but he's not doing a whole lot, unfortunately. Ah, man. Wow, that was just a really good play on his part then. Wow. I gotta say, this is where the loss of Ben Powers is actually starting to show, because the run game isn't quite effective. They're having to adjust to life without him, of course, and it's starting to show right now. And why are we handing the ball off on 3rd down? Oh my goodness, I'm really getting to be concerned with this play calling. Yeah. Like, they're counting on a turnover. They're seriously counting on the turnover. There's no way they're not. Like, that's literally how Peyton is playing this right now, and I'm not... Oh, man. Although this is a really good punt. And we're stuffing them at the 25. Hell yeah. I'll take the field flipper at least, but man, damn, like, ugh, God, I swear. Like, I get it's only a 1-point game, but fuck the conservative shit, dude. Like, there's just no reason for that. Like, unless they're just, I don't know, they gotta have something in mind for this shit. But this just ain't making any fucking sense to me. First and 10, Fields gets the ball off, but only seems to gain about 4 yards, if even that. Oh, fumble! And the Broncos got it! Broncos got it! There's a flag down, but... yeah, we got a catch fumble, so I guess that's what they were counting on. Which, again, it's a field flipper. And it stands because this penalty is about to be declined. It's on the Jets. Yep, illegal shift on the offense. That penalty's declined. Broncos ball, baby. Let's go. And it looks like that was Surtain on the strip. Okay. No. It seemed like he made a move. Yeah, he's got the ball there. He makes a move. Well, maybe not. I think that's a football move, yeah. Yeah, that's a football move. Yeah, it could come back, but still. Either way, I'm thinking that's got to be 4th down if I recall, because I think that was 3rd down. Yeah, they're coming back out. Well, still, that's great defense by Surtain, though. Well, it doesn't mean we can't still get it. Oh, now it's third down. 3rd and 6 to be precise. Okay, so 3rd and 6. On the 27. And they're sending them again. And they get him again. It's Cooper and then Stranad with the sack. Or the shared sack, anyway. I mean, yeah, it just didn't seem like they had anything for that. And Broncos defense gets yet another stop. It would have been better if that could have been the turnover, but... yeah, Broncos going to the 4th with a 1-point deficit, but yeah, I mean, the defense is, or the offense is going to have to be a fuck of a lot better. I don't know what Peyton has going on here, but I don't know. Maybe this is where he starts opening things up. We're about to find out, but we're about to get in the 4th quarter. 4's up. See y'all in a bit. But anyway. Wow, that's literally been the possession. Anyway. Wow, they hand it off to McLaughlin on 2nd and 6, and he goes nowhere. Like, they just seem to be making plays. Something must be up with JK because they are not playing him. And I'm not very thrilled about that. Bo with the throw, but it's tipped and it's incomplete. Oh my God. Trying to find a way to get that scoreboard widget up. Let's see. Oh, wow. There's a flag, though. Uh-oh. We got a lot of things acting real shaky right now. I'm not liking this right now. What are we doing right now? I don't know what it is. I've never seen so much of an issue with this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, or at least those of you that are here, gosh, I do apologize for the issues that we're seeing here, especially with Twitch. I'm honestly not really understanding what seems to be happening with this. I have to check with my provider, but aside from that, man. This is incredibly displeasing to see. I don't know what I'm more unhappy with, that or the fact that the Broncos offense just is looking rather shitty right now as Breece Hall actually breaks for a first down on a 2nd and 7. Alright, looks like we got Twitch back now. Wow, okay. He just slipped by both Stranad and Jones. I mean, that's just a hell of a player right there. Oh, damn it. 1st and 10, Jets on the 20-1. And, of course, oh, wow. The option where Justin Fields keeps and actually picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Oh, my God. Man, yeah, they gotta talk this out, Bo and Sutton. Like, they're just not making shit happen right now. I mean, again, you gotta give credit to the Jets defense. I said earlier they've got considerable talent on both sides of the ball. I mean, this is probably the one time they've actually had one of their best performances. Yet, I don't know. Neither offense is really doing an awful lot as they go to Breece again on 2nd and 6, but it doesn't seem like a lot happens there. Might have got a couple on that. Oh, man. I'm hoping those adjustments are real good, man. I don't know what you got going on, but it really needs to pick up. I'll tell you what. Fuck. And they're sending him again. Ooh, he might be short. Yeah, he's a yard short. No, he's short. It looks like he's punting. He doesn't want to take it. No, Fields is out there? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're taking a bit of a chance. And they call a timeout here. Trying to look for a way to challenge that. I don't think that's something he's gonna win. I can't see that being like something you could challenge and actually be successful on. He was clearly short. But regardless, as we get a look at the NFL Network crew. And now they're about to punt apparently. Interesting. I mean, chances are they probably go for it and succeed. I mean, they got the personnel very much more than capable of making it work, but yeah, I mean, against a defense like Denver's, why take a chance? That's just smart football. And there's plenty of time either way, but especially with a 1-point game, but God, oh my God, these dudes need to be so much better. And that's just putting it mildly. Let me see if I can figure this shit out. Man. missed this shit.
My memories were 20-year-olds on 35-yard line with my family. You watch every game we don't just once. I don't think you have a choice in the one of those.
The people that are out there every day are Buffalonians, so the fans literally built their stadiums.
Why is that no one able to see with this? Wow. Oh dear. Damn, finally! I mean, that's just what I was calling for. Go to Ingram at some point. I mean, shit, he was producing. In fact, I'm pretty sure he had a lot to do with that scoring drive. Like, oh, goodness. It just, the way a lot of these things happen just, it makes no sense to me. Let's see if I can put it over here to make that work. Harvey with the ball. Yeah, something must be up with JK because they're not going to him the same way. And that's a little bit concerning to me. Harvey on the... Wow, he doesn't really get a whole lot, though. If anything, maybe a yard. Oh, boy. Yeah, because there's not an awful lot. All right, we're going to Mims and picking up a bunch. Damn, where the fuck has this been? Like, seriously, where has this shit been? Oh my god. Work Mims out of the backfield. I don't know why we're not doing more of that. First and 10 Broncos as they go back to JK. Yes. All right. Now we're talking. I guess maybe we were trying to lull him to sleep. I don't know. But regardless, we're actually getting some real movement here. As it's 2nd and 2 now. And they go to Dobbins again. Picks up the first and more. These are the things that I want to see. All right. All right, lining up 1st and 10 on the 20. Bo making adjustments at the line. Empty backfield. And he's got Clark. Picks up the first. I mean, I love how we're getting this now, but I don't know. At least we're getting it. That's about all I know to say. Oh, boy. Pat Bryant with excellent work getting the 1st and goal. And a fake to JK. Oh, wow. That looked like that got batted. Somehow he didn't knock that down. That's kind of wild. Now they go to Dobbins and they almost snuff him out. He's still up, but wow, they actually do bring him down. No gain. Okay. Not what you want to see there. I don't know what is happening. 3rd and goal, empty backfield. Goes with a fade. Oh, man. Went to Sutton, but wasn't able to bring it down. It was a little overthrown. Well, we're going to go to Will Lutz for taking the lead back. As we check back on Twitch yet again. I really got to get this shit figured out at some point. All right, so the Broncos take the lead back 13-11 with the Lutz field goal, chip shot. Oh my God, dude. I mean, shit was feeling pretty good for a bit. But fortunately, we do get points out of it, and we're going to check and make sure. Peyton was complaining that they were tugging his jersey as we got Twitch back now. Oh my goodness, yeah, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really going to have to get some things figured out. I don't know what keeps happening. I have pretty good internet. I've got the best possible internet you can get from Xfinity. I don't know. I gotta look some things over. We'll see. But nonetheless, Broncos about to kick off 13-11 with 5:06 left in the game. And, oh, wow, that's going to be down, but hell of a return on that as he gets to about the 20. No, he actually gets to about the 33. Yeah, definitely down. He had already hit the turf before the ball was out. Yeah, elbows on the ground and everything. Ball isn't even out, but it is there, so that's after the fact. Much ado about nothing. 1st and 10 Jets on the 33 with 5:01 left. So they go to Hall, and we got him stuffed at the 33 as he tries to go outside. Malcolm Roach on the scene along with Jonathan Cooper. Let's see, can the Jets do something? 2nd and 10 with 4:25 and counting left in the game. Fields goes to Wilson, but he can't hold on to it. Surtain in the area. And Wilson's a little bit limpy. Okay. Fields threw that way inside. I don't know why that was the case. If he'd have thrown that a bit more outside, he'd have probably done something, but fucking Garrett is just not doing so hot as Fields is going down again as multiple Broncos are there. That's Allen, I believe, leading the charge. I saw Cooper in there, and of course Benito's not too far away from that either. I mean, wow. Incredible work from the defense yet again. So, things you love to see as a Broncos fan, but golly. Need to see more drives like what we got in that last drive. Okay, it was more Benito than anything else. Allen was there, and then Cooper closed in on it just to close the deal. And the punt is going to take a bounce over to the Bronco 15. All right, so let's see if we can't chew a little bit of clock. See if we can't play some keep away. The Jets do have a couple of timeouts left. Yeah, that's really all I know to say right now. Really just being honest, if not for the defense, it's hard to imagine where the Broncos would be right now, because offensively it has not been overly good. I mean, definitely had some really good drives, or at least 2 good drives. The first scoring drive, and then of course this last drive that we had where we got 3 points is Dobbins gets about 4 or 5 yards here to start the drive. And it appears as if the Jets called a timeout. And I don't think that was one that Aaron Glenn wanted to take, because he doesn't seem very happy based on his reaction, which it seemed like that was a nope. Oh no, they just adjusted the clock. Well, let's see what he does. I mean, yeah, Rich Eisen was just talking about it. He loves to be aggressive in these situations, but, you know, really hard to say how that's going to really work out with that. Man. Either way. Wow. They go to Mims on some kind of gadget play. I don't know what the hell it was, but it lost a yard. That's really not good. I mean, I don't care how good the defense is doing. I don't want to rely on them with this kind of shit happening. So it's 3rd and 9. We're going to see what the Broncos are able to come up with here. Nick's backing up for the throw, and he's brought down. Damn it. He literally backed up into the fucking sack. And that's Johnson with the sack. I mean, yeah, taking the sack is better than causing yourself an errant turnover, but damn, man, I don't know. I don't know why that 2nd down play wasn't a run to JK. It would have been much better. Even Harvey in that situation. Like, it's just Peyton with some of the things that he does, and it just doesn't make sense at times. But the 43, it looks like. Wow. Oh, that's awful. Damn it, man. Oh, there's a fumble, but they pick it up. Breece Hall's able to get it, and he actually picks up about 7 or 8. Wow. Yeah, that's going to be huge for them as we get to the 2-minute warning here. Oh my God, dude. We do not need to be their first win of the fucking season. That really does not need to be the case. Oh my God. Alright, there we go. Wow. Yeah, I wanted to keep this going, but I think I'm going to have to cut this after this. I don't know what the hell is happening here. I really got to get to looking at some shit. I don't know. Kind of feels as if this is sort of the penalty for having been inactive for the last few months the way that I was. Seems like an aspect of that is coming back to bite me a little bit, but either way, I mean, I do gotta say, if this is something to where the Broncos actually do manage to hold on, this is gonna be one where I can't say I've been more disappointed about a win. I don't know. I actually feel a bit of disappointment regardless. Yeah, I think we needed to see this go a lot differently than what it had, and quite frankly, I'm not terribly enthusiastic about that. Okay, there we go. Denver taking their timeouts now. Oh, Lord. I mean, that's good because that means we're going to try to have time on the clock, but if they're able to drive on us, I don't know what good that does us at that point, but... Uh-oh, we're getting to him, though. We're getting to him, though. And there's a pack of them there. I see Singleton. I see Al. No, that's Stranard. Wow. Yeah, they don't seem to have any answers for the pass rush. They really don't. And as long as that's the case, it really doesn't matter how well they run it. They're able to get it to Garrett Wilson, but he's only able to get a handful of yards. They're still a little outside of field goal range. It's like, guess Denver calls their second timeout now. Let's hope that they can actually get the stop here on third, and I'm thinking, oh, 3rd and 8, okay. I was gonna say 3rd and 8 or 9, but it's definitely 3rd and 8. All right, 3rd and 8, 1:18 left. Broncos with 1 timeout left. Jets have used all of theirs. And we're bringing it a little... Oh, man. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. I guess that's Wilson again. Yeah, he must not be doing too well. He's not looking so hot. Because earlier he looked like his leg, or maybe it was his hip. But either way... Wow, Hufanga there, though, to force the incompletion. Yeah, he did not survive the ground. That's incomplete. Wow, that would have been huge if that had been converted, because that not only gets him the first, or not only gets him in field goal range, it's first down. And now they're in range for a 62-yard field goal, and all right, 4th and 8, and we're bringing them. Jonathan Cooper's there, and he brings them down. Let's go! That's how we close out a game, baby. That's how we close out a game. Golly. Yep. Wow. Damn, Cooper. Ooh, it looked like there was a DB there with Singleton. Jonathan Cooper, the player of the game without a doubt, man. Because he's had his fingerprints all on this motherfucker. And it is a wonderful thing to see. I'll tell you what. Man, let's go. Way to go, Coop. Way to go, Coop. That's what I'm talking about. Victory formation, kneeling it down. It's over. Championship level fucking defense, bitch. That's championship level defense. God, you gotta love that. Still, rather disappointed all the same, though. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from the Jets defense. They played a hell of a game today. I got to take my hat off to them. Although the only time I really wear hats is at work, so that's really neither here nor there. But, yeah. Hell of a game as the Broncos are going to come away with a 13-11 victory, as the Jets are still going to be searching for their first win of the season. And, man, it was good to actually be able to bring all this live reaction. I wish it would have worked out a lot better. Wish I'd have been a bit... Twitch seems to be shaky. Let's see what happens here with that. Man. Man, as that's the dude that almost did us in was Garrett Bowles, but it works out again. Man, we could have done without all of that, and I think we're back, so, or maybe not, I don't know. I don't know, Twitch is still shaky as hell. I don't understand this. I gotta really get this figured out. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. This was not an issue a few months ago. I could have done this and we'd have no issues whatsoever. Let's see what happens here. I mean, according to this, it's good. Okay, I guess we're back now with Twitch. Alright. Ah, damn it. Wow. Nonetheless, Broncos win 13-11. Again, not one I'm terribly pleased about, but either which way, yeah. Would have liked to see things go a little bit smoother on my end, especially when it comes to having been a little bit more prompt, like I was saying earlier, to get the stream going. Again, I was thrown a little bit off. I thought they were starting a bit earlier, and I used that as an excuse to sleep in a little bit more. And, of course, I got caught off guard, wound up waking up right on time for kickoff, try to get everything going accordingly, and that took a lot longer than it should have, so definitely need to do better there. Fortunately, with next week's live reaction, and we'll be doing these every week, of course, but we'll be back to actual normal time, as it'll be a 2 o'clock kickoff, or a little bit after 2 p.m. I know that at least 2 p.m. Mountain Time for Eastern. Aside from that, yeah, just actually glad to be back on this. Glad to be doing this. Kind of wish I'd have did this last week because that would have been an even better game to do a live reaction for. Especially because I think with the way I was at that point, you would have enjoyed seeing me then. I think I would have at least been a little bit more entertaining in that regard. But yeah, I mean, hard to know what else to say on that one. I see stuff going kind of iffy right now. I'm surprised I'm not getting any error messages right now. But yeah, just summing it up, Broncos with 9 sacks. That's the most by any team this season. I mean, again, championship level defense. I don't know any other way to look at it. They actually dodged a bullet in the third quarter, I believe, where there was a near fumble, only it wasn't a completed catch by Garrett Wilson. Of course, Surtain came up, got the strip, but of course, Wilson didn't complete the catch. To me, it looked like he got a football move, but that wasn't the case either, so only so much you can say about that, but it is what it is. Everything worked out exactly how it needed to. Nick Benito was definitely a beast today. Less than 10 passing yards allowed. That's insane. 11 QB hits, 55.2% pressure. I mean, damn. Yeah, I don't know how we're not looking at the best defense. And crazy part about that they're not talking about with this is we're still yet to get Dre Greenlaw back. We're still yet to get a Drew Sanders back. I mean, just think what that's going to be like when we have those dudes and we're really able to stop the run. I mean, we actually did pretty good considering. Let me actually get to where I can take a look here and we can go over some numbers right now. As, yeah, I'm looking at this right now. Breece Hall, 22 carries, but only 59 yards. That's only 2.7 yards per carry, which I'm sure his usual average is a little bit higher than that. Of course, Justin Fields with 7 carries for 31 yards, but those were carries that, you know, he kind of needed to get those, just given as how much the pass rush was actually getting to him today. I mean, there just weren't really any answers that the Jets had for that whatsoever. And again, the fact that they did as well against the run game as they did, again, without Dre Greenlaw, without Drew Sanders, I'm telling you right now, when we get those dudes back, that's going to be a problem for the rest of the fucking league. I don't give a fuck who you are. I mean, after all, we just beat the champs without either of those dudes that I just mentioned. And again, we're trying to adjust to life without Ben Powers for the next couple of months. Hopefully we can find a way to get him back sooner than that. Good thing about that is that that's going to be somewhere around when we get back from the bye in week 12, where that's a Sunday night game out in DC. If not then the following week, which, let me get a better look at that one, as I don't have that part of the schedule memorized. If I recall, that should be in Vegas. As I go to find this here very quickly. And yeah, actually, right after the Commanders' Week 12 out of the bye is going to be a trip to Vegas against the Raiders, and then a home game against the Packers, but that's down the line. Of course, coming up now after this one we've got 4 of the next 5 games at home, including the Giants and the Cowboys, with a trip out to Houston to face the Texans in between those 2 games, and divisional matchups against the Raiders and the Chiefs respectively. And then again, we go into that Week 11 bye, and Week 12 we head out to DC for the Sunday night matchup with the Commanders. I gotta say, we've got a really significant stretch ahead of us, and we're off to a pretty good start on that stretch right now. And again, we got some significant names that we're missing here. I mean, I could talk about this in a video here for Broncos Talk, which actually I think I'm getting ready to do here in a little bit, but nonetheless, I mean, still a fantastic win. Would have liked to have seen things go a little bit better, but again, adjusting to life without Ben Powers, we'll see how all of that works out in the long run. And that's really all I know to say about this at this moment. For right now, I wanted to keep the stream going and give y'all a little bit of gameplay on, I guess I would have done both college and Madden Ultimate Teams, maybe. I don't know. Haven't really thought about that yet, but I was planning to do that. I mean, things seem to be running a little bit smoother now, but still not overly happy with what I'm seeing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just shut down. This is just, yeah. I don't know if y'all are seeing me on Twitch. According to this, y'all should be. We're still good on YouTube from what I can tell. Aye. Okay, I guess we're good now. Yeah. This is where I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I'll see y'all later. I may come back again, try to do a gaming stream for y'all. We'll see. I don't like the way this has been working out. I gotta see what's going on. Who knows? I mean, this is kind of wild. But anyway, I'll see.